friends, welcome to Damu Education. If not yet subscribed, please subscribe and click the bell icon. So in this session, we are going to discuss our ninth question. In a class, if 3 students sit on each bench, 1 student will be left. If 4 students sit on each bench, then 1 bench will be left. Find the number of students and number of benches in that class. So let's going to take number of students. So let's going to take number of students. So these are the students. So number of students will be equal to x. So we don't know how many members are there. Number of students will be equal to some x members. Then we say number of benches will be equal to some y. So these are the some x students and these are the benches y. So what is that first condition? They are given that first condition is if 3 students sit on each bench, that means 3 students for each bench. Each bench means how many? So total number of 3 students sit on each bench, student will be left. So 3 into number of benches will be equal to how many students will be left? So students minus 1. So 3 students sit on each bench. So like that, how many benches are there? Total students will be equal to each bench into number of students. So like that, how many benches we need to count? So for one bench, 3 students, but y benches, y into 3. That will be equal to, so that will be equal to how many students are there. So here number of students sit on bench. So this is the number of students sit on bench. That will be equal to, so number of students sit on bench. So number of students sit on bench. Number of students sit on bench. So this is the case in the place of bench variable. So this is the case with the students variable. That will be equal to what you can say 3y equal to x minus 1. So this is the one. So this is the case, first one. So you can write it as, what you can write it here is 3y. So let's going to keep on this, x minus 3y minus 1 will be equal to 0. So this is the first equation. Like that, similarly, what is the another condition? If 4 students sit on each bench. So here also number of students sit on bench only. So 4 students sit on each bench. So total students will be equal to, so 4 students. So benches will be, total students will be equal to, total students will be equal to total students. So here total students will be equal to some x, that will be equal to 4 members sit on each bench. 4 members sit on each bench. How many benches are over? Left 4. So that is the case here. So you can take it this one as x minus 4y plus 4. X minus 4y plus 4 will be equal to 0. So this is the condition. Let's keep on this one. Let's find out what is the x values. So x minus 3y minus 1. So what is the first one? X minus 3y minus 1 will be equal to 0. Then what is the second one? X minus 3y minus 1 will be equal to 0. Sorry, here it is 0, not 10. So here it is 0. Then x minus 4y plus 4. So what is the case? X minus 4y. So x minus 4y plus 4 will be equal to 0. So this is the case. Let's going to find out what is the y value. So minus 3y will be equal to minus x plus 1. So we are shifting this to the right side. Then what is this? Let's going to take minus common outside. Minus x minus 1, that is minus 3y. Minus minus will going to cancel. Then 3y will be equal to x minus 1. Then y will be equal to x minus 1 by 3. So this is the first y. Then number of benches variable we are taking. Then minus 4y equal to minus x minus 4. So minus, if you take common, x plus 4 we will get minus 4y. So minus minus will going to cancel. Y will be equal to x plus 4 by 4. So this is the value, x plus 4 by 4. This is the another equation. Let's going to find what is the tabular column and what are the solutions. So let's going to see our tabular column. So here for the equation x minus 3y minus 1 equal to 0 and for the equation x minus 4y plus 4 equal to 0. So first one, what is the y value here? The y will be equal to, we are already calculated, that is x minus 1 by 3. X minus 1 by 3. Then what is the y value here? The y value will be equal to x plus 4 by 4. So let's keep on some solutions of x. Let's going to find out what are the solutions. So let's keep on this. What is that? 1. So let's take it 1. So if you take 1 means y will be equal to 1 minus 1 by 3, that is 0 by 3, we will get it as 0, then 1 comma 0. Let's find out another one. So if you take it should be getting multiple of, what is that? It should be getting multiple of 3. For like that we have to take. So if you take 4 here, then what is the y value? The 4 will be equal to 4 minus 1 by 3, that is 3 by 3. So like that only we have to get whatever numerator, if you subtract from any value, numerator gets short. What is that? This one will be equal to, let's keep on this, 4 comma 1. Let's going to take another one. Either it's going to take around 12. 12 minus 1 will be 11. So 30? No. So let's going to take 10. So y will be equal to here 10 minus 1 by 3. What answer? 9 by 3. We will get it as, what is that? 3. So 10 comma 3. You can take any value. X may be any other values also. Then let's going to take 16, 15 we will get. So according to a decreasing or increasing order we are getting. So 16 minus 1 by 3, that is 15 by 3, 5 is up. So 16 comma 5. So these are the values. Let's going to give some variables, some values for the x for this equation. So x plus 4 by 4. Any value if you get it means we will get same as it is. Multiple of 4 should get. So either you can give 4, 8 like that only. 4, let's going to give 4 plus 4 by 4, 8 by 4. Then what answer? 2. So what is the answer? 4 comma 2. 4 comma 2. Then next going to get it 8. So if you get 8 means y will be equal to, what is that? 8 plus 4 by 4, that is 12 by 4, we will get it as 3. 4 3 is up. So 8 comma 3. Let's going to take 16 or another one. Yes, either taking y. Okay, 16. 16 plus 4 by 4, we will get it as 20 by 4. 5 we will get 16 comma 5. Let's keep on some solutions. We will get the solutions. So let's going to take another one. What is that? 4 2s are 8, 4 4s are 4 3s are 12. So 12 if you take means y will be equal to 12 plus 4 by 4. We will get it as 16 by 4. We will get 4 4s are then 12 comma 4. Now we are going to see the graph for this. Let's going to see the graph for this. What are the line equations? So we know that x minus 3y minus 1 will be equal to 0. Then x minus 4y plus 4 equal to 0. So on x-axis we took it as 2 units. On y-axis we took it as 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. The first equation. So 1 comma 0. So x is 1 and y will be equal to 0. So 1 comma 0 means where we will get it. So this is the point of 1 comma 0. So this is 1 comma 0, 1. This is 3 like that we will get it. So 0 to 2 in that middle 1 is 1. Then 4 comma 1. So from 4 to 1 is this point. So 4 comma 1. So this is 4 comma 1. Let's going to take 10 comma 3. So from 10 to 3 is here. So here this is the point of 10 comma from 10. So this is the 10 comma 3. Let's going to take 16 comma 5. So from 16 5 where we will get it. So this is the point of 16 from 16. This is the point. So 16 comma 5. Let's going to join all these points. So if you join, we will get one line. So we will get line like this. So what is this line? So this line will be equal to, what is this? So this line will be equal to x minus 3y minus 1 will be equal to 0. So this is the line. So the next one, what you can say, 4 comma 2. From 4 to 2 is here. So this is the point of 4 comma 2. So then let's going to take another one, 8 comma 3. From 8 here, this is the line of 3. So let's take it this one. Then 8 comma 3. The next one is 16 comma 5. From 16 to 5 is this point. Then 12 to 4. So from 12 to 4 is this point. So where we will get it? So this is the point of 12 comma 4. Let's going to join all these points. We will get the another line equation. So like this we have to join. Let's going to join all these points. So where we will get it? So these are the line. So what is this line equation? So this line will be equal to x minus 4y plus 4 will be equal to 0, where that intersection point, so this is the intersection point. So that is the intersection point of 16 comma 5. So x will be equal to 16, then y will be equal to 5. So this is the intersection point. Then what you can say, number of students and number of benches. So number of students will be equal to, so number of students will be equal to 16, then number of benches will be equal to what you can say, 5. So based on this, we can calculate it like this. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and try to share with your friends.